Hey everyone, it's James.
And Stephanie.
And fun fact for you, the Winnebago Factory Service Center in Forest City, Iowa, right behind us there, that is the only Winnebago Factory Service Center in the country.
Yeah, they only work on motorhomes like our Echo, but a lot of RV owners prefer to come here to get service.
Yeah, so why drive all the way to Iowa to get service? We're going to try to find out. We're going to give you a quick tour. We're going to talk to the people on the inside who know the scoop, see what they're working on today. Should be fun.
One of the cool things about getting your motorhome serviced here is that you can spend the night right here in the parking lot. Even if your service takes more than a day, they'll try to get your RV back to you each night.
And now it's electric only camping, and there's a variety of 50 amp and 30 amp plugins. So bring your adapters because you never know what might be available on the day and time that you arrive.
So I'm here with Rebecca. She's the receptionist when you come into the service center. So Rebecca, I know there's two ways it works. People can either make an appointment or they can just walk in. Can you walk us through the process?
Yep. So normally if you come in as a non-appointment walk-in, they will sign up on a sheet and they'll explain like what they need to have done, up to 7 items. And they get, their, 7 to 1:30, we can get them in on availability of the technician, working on appointments, or they're closing them out, or waiting on parts. So they kind of have the same process each day, Monday through Friday, from 7 to 1:30. Those are the availability times that they can come in. And then appointments are called like in advance. So each day we have appointments already set up, waiting for the customers to walk in. So then we'll review those with them and get signatures, and then get the tech up here to review everything and answer all the questions that they have.
Okay, so the first stop though is you. They come in and you will guide them in the process.
Yep.
Great. Well, thank you.
Yep.
So I'm here with Tom, Director of Factory Service. So Tom, after they check in with Rebecca, what's the next step?
Well, oftentimes the owners might have something they want to add to their appointment list, or may have questions about how long it's going to take or something like that. So then they'll oftentimes meet with their service advisor.
Okay.
So once they've checked in, they'll immediately generally touch base with the service advisor. If there is no further direction that needs to be given, we've already got the work order, then the service advisor will hand that off to a technician. And the technician will then go out with the owner, go around their coach, go over their complete list of items, and then make sure they clearly, clearly understand what they need to work on for that day. They'll let them know what the plan is as far as, will they be keeping the coach in the shop overnight, or will you get the coach back at the end of the day, and that sort of thing.
Okay, so then the tech is the one who takes it back and work starts?
Right, yep, the technician will, after they're done going around the coach with the customer, they will take the coach right into the back shop, pull in, and they'll have generally a punch list of parts that they're going to need. So they'll then go up to the parts counter and start that process.
So I'm here with Michael. You're one of the service advisors here, right?
Yep, so I'm a service advisor for Winnebago Factory Service.
Okay, and we are here in Bay 5. How many bays are there in this operation?
So 38 altogether.
Whoa.
So the part you don't see goes all the way back and then hangs a left and continues on to that side. So.
And are they usually all working at once? Or?
For the most part, there's a few dead bays here and there, but for the most part, there's always something coming in and out. So.
Dang. All right. So. We've had customers come, they've checked in, and they speak to a server. What kind of things do you go over when you're talking to a customer? Like, do they add things to the list? That's something we heard.
Yeah, so they can. We only allow a certain amount of ads because we are a busy shop, so it's hard to add too many things to a particular work order. So basically what we're doing is making sure we're looking at the right stuff, making sure that if there is an ad that we can get it for them done, and then letting them talk to the tech. So that way it's kind of twofold. I double check everything, tech comes out, goes through the coach with them. That way they actually can physically see where they're going to be working.
How do you do, this is something that's I've always been curious about here. How do you do with like owner mods? on a coach? Let's say like on our coach, there's pretty much nothing that's factory original anymore.
Right.
How do you deal with mods? Do you just work around them? Are you hands off on the mods, or?
It depends, unfortunately. Not all mods are the same, and not everybody puts on the mod properly, so that can create some issues as well. For the most part, we can work around them. Sometimes we do have to work with them, depending on what the mod is.
And what about like mods that take like more than a day? Do you try to return the coach, and who tells them that?
So any repair that we can return the coach on at the end of the day, we do pull around front, and then we basically give the coach back to them.
Okay.
Some repairs we can't do that on, say if we're doing a major deal
Right.
like a roof repair where we're taking the whole roof off the coach or something like that.
You can do that?
Yeah, right? Oh yeah.
Wow.
So actually over in these bays here, they don't have anything pulled in right at the moment. We'll do like say the whole cap replacement or a whole roof replacement. We've actually replaced the whole side before.
wow.
So we can do some pretty major stuff, but at that point, obviously I
You're
can't
not
give
sleeping
the
in
coach
the
back.
coach.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not sleeping in it. But it's actually pretty cool deal where if it is a 2 or 3 day repair, we can give the coach back. We have camping out front. They have a place to stay, bring it back in the morning, and then we start back up on it. So it's actually a really cool deal that I don't think you can get anyplace else really.
No. Normally you take your coach to like a dealer and say, all right, drop your coach off, and we'll let you know in 8 weeks when we've gotten to it. And you're without your coach for like 8 weeks. And do you normally keep it like just one tech per coach, or do you swap out different techs if you've got different types of repairs?
So we have a bunch of different techs. So we have general techs that kind of do a little bit of everything, but then we have specialized techs. So we have an appliance, we have multiple appliance techs that is their
like a Suburban stove recall kind of thing.
Yeah, that's they're going to be their main deal. We have guys that are concentrate heavily on just chassis. We'll just do like leak down, leak tests and leak fixes and stuff like that. So most of the guys are generalized, but then so you may have 2 or 3 techs working on the same coach at one time, because that way we can obviously get the coach out quicker because we're fixing multiple problems at the same time. So we'll probably have a general tech and an electrical tech come out to look at the tail light, even though it's pretty minor. The general guy might be able to fix it, but if we have an electrical guy that's free, bring him over, whip it out, get it done.
Got it. So there's a lot of scheduling that comes into play.
Yeah, we got a big board up there that you can see that basically tells us what tech's in what bay. So we have the bay for the general tech, but then your specialty guys are going to be coming in and out of certain bays as well too, bringing their stuff with them.
So you've probably got a pretty good idea then over the course of 50 years of work, like how long it takes to do certain kinds of repairs.
Yeah, for the most part we do. There's some things that are always changing because the coaches are changing, right? As we update coaches, as we make new coaches, that stuff can change. So as you can see over here, like here's a whole new roof.
Ooh.
For
Whoa.
a
All right,
vehicle.
wait,
We
I
can
wanna see
walk
the roof.
back into
Is the roof
here.
off?
No, yep, it is off on that one.
That's awesome.
So they're doing a whole roof replacement.
This roof is pre-wired. Is that how it comes if you order the part?
So they're wiring, they do the wiring here. It's not always completely pre-wired, but when you order the roof, you can order, pre-wiring and stuff like that. So
That is, how long does it take to get a part like this?
getting the parts takes less time than putting it on, I'll tell you that. Our guys over in production are pretty good, so they can make a part for us pretty quickly and get it over to us.
But I mean, this isn't something you walk in and say, hey, you got a roof? I mean,
You'd be amazed at how many people ask that question. And you're talking 80 hours to put a roof on, so
Wow.
it's quite the job to do, obviously. I mean, everything has to come off, air conditioners, all your lighting, all your electrical, and a lot of stuff on the interior wall
has to
panels and
move
things.
because you've got to connect up all the wiring harnesses.
Yep.
That's a big job.
It absolutely.
And then there's skylights got to go back in. There's resealing and
then you have to leak check it afterwards too.
Oh,
You can't
wow.
just throw it on there and hope that
for
it
the best.
worked.
Yeah. All right, we sweet talked him, and I get to look in the top. Oh, this is so cool.
This is a sky.
That's one heck of a skylight stuff.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, you even do stuff like just routine stuff.
Yeah, we still do just like routine tire changes, and we even do have to do tire changes for our coaches because they pick up a nail going between the lot and stuff. We can't send a coach out with that has
Hole in the tire.
Yeah, well, we can't even send out a repaired one. We actually have to put a new tire on it.
Do people come here specifically for tires, or does it like, well, while I'm here, can you throw on new tires?
Usually it's more of while I'm here sort of thing.
Okay.
Not most people are coming just for tires or just for a lube because a lot of people are coming from out of state or traveling quite a while. It's more like, hey, while you're at it, I got all this other stuff I'd like to have.
That'd be one of those ads. Right?
Yeah, it's one of those ads. Or they could even tell us beforehand, hey, coming by, you guys are doing a windshield for me. Can you do a lube and filter? Can you do tires? Can you do other stuff while they're here? So
okay, so even pretty routine stuff from roof replacements, which is like way out there.
Yeah.
To fairly routine stuff like, hey, I need new tires.
Yep. So pretty much anything with the coach, I mean, we're gonna be able to do.
How old of a coach will you work on?
Well, there's no real limit to it.
Really?
I mean, if we made it, we'll work on it.
Like a 1972 Brave, you'll work on.
Yeah, we actually have older coach that we restored that's over in the lot here. We can't see it from here, but that we actually restored that we take to shows and stuff like that as well too. That's really cool. So, I mean, we can work on any of them. It doesn't matter. If it has our name on it, we can work on it.
But like a 20-year-old toilet, it's got to be hard to get parts for, and probably nobody wants to work on it.
Yeah, in unfortunate circumstances like that, it's usually a replacement. Unfortunately, I mean, try to repair stuff as much as you can, but at a certain point, you got to say, hey, this is got to be new.
Yeah.
So that means sometimes updating to something different.
So it's probably pretty interesting to work here, right? Because I mean, you never know what's going to roll through the door, right?
Right. So, and it keeps things interesting for the techs too. They're not working on the same thing every time. You're not putting widget A on all the time, right?
Very different from working on the line.
Exactly. Even though you have guys that are specialized, say we got a slide guy that mostly does slides, he's not always doing slides. He's also doing other stuff as well too. So that might be his specialty, but it doesn't mean he can't do anything else, right? So it makes it even for them to have some change up.
Is this working as a service tech here? Is that a highly sought after job assignment in Winnebago? Like, do people want to transfer into here?
It is. So
because I would.
Yeah, we actually just got a transfer. It's supposed to be starting, I think, this week. I haven't even met him.
Yeah.
And I think he came from our Stitchcraft side.
Okay.
So, which is where we make all our seats and.
Right, and I'm guessing you repair that stuff too.
Yep, we do the repair. Well, Stitchcraft does those repairs for us, and then we install it. So we do the R&R, but they do because you don't want me to sew.
I'm here or there. You're one of the techs, right? Are you like a general tech, or you have a specialty, or
general tech? Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And you've been here. You've worked how long?
24 years.
24 years in. Wow.
Well, 11 years here in factory service, and then the rest of the time over in production.
Okay, so I gotta ask, what's your absolute favorite job to do here? What do you enjoy doing the most?
The structural,
Really?
sidewalls, roofs, large jobs I like. Keeps me busy. It is fascinating to go through, learning electrical and the appliance part of it as well. So, yeah.
What's your least favorite? I have an idea.
Plumbing, black tanks. That'd be my But
not too hard to imagine why that would be your least favorite.
yeah.
And what are you doing today? I don't want to keep you from it too long.
Just finishing up on replacing a front cap on a 524 V or a View Navion. Just got done water testing and stuff like that, making sure everything's good to go, no leaks and stuff like that. So,
how big of a job is that? 2 days, 3 days?
About a week, I would say. Yep. After you remove, clean everything, prep everything, reinstall, and then water testing and all that. Yep. So it's about a week to do, I would say. About 40 hours.
Okay. So, all right. I'll let you get back to it. Thanks so much.
Yep. Thank you.
Tom, I've picked up a couple things, maybe 3 things that I think are like super important. And the first one has to do with making an appointment. Like, if I were contemplating factory service, just based on what I've seen here, I know I would make an appointment, give you my serial number, tell you everything I wanted to have done, just because I know what the scheduling would be like to have that happen. Is that have I got that right?
Yeah, absolutely. More than happy to help folks off the road, but by scheduling a service visit, we're able to have the parts that we're going to need in advance of your visit. We're going to be able to make sure that we've got staffing available to work on that coach. A better plan as far as getting that coach around for each night, so you have the opportunity to use it. When we bring in folks as a non-appointment, we might be in the middle of a repair and decide, well, we're not going to be able to bring it around for you, because we didn't start on your work until 10 o'clock this morning, that sort of thing. But just being prepared, having the right people in the right place to do the right thing for you, definitely better to have a service visit scheduled.
Right, make it go a lot faster and a lot smoother.
Yes.
And then the other thing that's impressed me is you can do things here that other people, let's just face it, they just can't. Like, you can't go to a random RV dealer somewhere and have them make you a new sidewall or a new roof, right? So your closeness and integration with the factory, that's got to be a huge advantage for getting your work done here.
It's huge. I mean, the dealers, they do a great job for us, but they struggle to get those things turned around for us. If they place an order for a wall, if they're not paying attention to what they need, they get that there, and then they're having to work with, they've got the wrong wire harness in it or something, they ordered the wrong part. We pay attention to those details so we don't make that mistake, but if something comes up, we can be much more reactive to it because we've got that here. And as you mentioned, we're able to do so much that our dealers can't. We can fabricate parts, we can get parts that, many people may think are obsolete, so the dealer doesn't even check for them. We have the parts available for them. So
nice. And you're only focused on Winnebago motorhomes here, right? That's again, it allows just the experience, like 24 years in Winnebago, 11 years. I mean, that's a lot of experience on Winnebago.
Yep. Our guys, the majority of our people come from the production areas, so the training up isn't so exhaustive as you would be going into a dealership. But yeah, all we work on is Winnebagos. Granted, it's from the 70s to, we'll see pilots in the shop, it's a wide variety, but it's just Winnebago, and we, by and large, our designs have stayed the same as far as engineering prints. The resources we have available to troubleshoot electrical things, our diagrams are, top in the industry. So it makes our techs that much better.
Cool. All right, well, thanks so much, Tom.
You bet. Sweet, yeah.
So we hope you found that as interesting as we did. I mean, I didn't know how big it was back there.
Yeah, 38 bays, I think they
right?
said. And let's just say that if we ever need a wall or roof replaced on our Echo, I know where we're going to go.
Definitely.
Anyway, there will be a post over on thefitRV.com that we'll link down in the description of the YouTube. If you have any comments or you want to ask questions, hop on over there. We'll try our best to respond or get them answered for you.
And if you ever need service on your Winnebago, now you know where to go.
You know where to go. See you later. Bye. Does somebody come and stock this for you?
Yeah.
Will they put one in my shop?
Sure, for the
For
right
me, it's
price,
drill
they would,
bits.
so.
I go through drill bits like nothing.